comme cette vallée-là, il a l'air la plus grande vallée. Ou celle-là aussi.
There are several valleys here actually. But the main area here is called the nature park of the two rivers of Ourthe, because actually there are two branches of Ourthe who are joining further on.
Tu peux regarder les photos? Tu peux rendre les photos?
Laurent, det är inte fotografier, det är film.
Mais m'envoie ton téléphone.
Le Piemonte panorama. We are 400 meters above the sea here. Private. No passage. You notice here we are not in Sweden because that kind of signs are not that usual still in Sweden. But here, if you have a private forest, you can actually close it off for anyone. And you're not.
On va aller par là.
No. Vi ska gå rakt ner här, Laurent. We are not the only ones out walking today. But it's really a lovely day to be out walking. No, like I said, in Sweden, if you have a forest, you can't just close it off for anyone. It's, of course, you're not allowed to walk next to houses and farms directly. But otherwise, you have something called allemansrätten, commons right. So you are allowed to walk in the forest, also if it's private owned, during certain conditions, of course. It's a pity you can't film perfumes. I said it before, but really, this is spirea, and the perfume is so strong, of spirea-like flower. Yeah, it's wonderful. And there are a lot of summer houses here. We just passed one which was owned by Dutch people. There are a lot of Dutch people who buy their summer houses here in the Ardennes. Ginst. But I don't think it's ingenious for Belgium. I think it's one of these plants which is quite invasive, which is spread from private gardens.
Ça ressemble plus à des plantes de sablonneux, un truc comme ça, je sais pas. C'est vrai que j'ai jamais vu ça, mais je sais pas d'où, je suis pas voir.
Attention, attaque de pomme de
article le soir récemment.
Yeah.
What have they planted here?
Yeah.
Planted something that they protected with between the.
Attaque de pomme de pain.
What have they planted here?
Attaque de pomme de
Pas pour autre chose, hein.
Oui, et ça doit être parce que c'est une sorte de conifère que les animaux aiment bien. Je vois ici que c'est peut-être.
Les plantes sont croquées par les cerfs et compagnie. Hein.
Oui, je crois que c'est large tree, mais je ne suis pas sûre. So here we have one sticking out. You who are the experts, you know who you are. Could it be large tree, which they have protected this way? Okay, because they are just freshly now sprung out in the spring, and the large tree is one of the few conifers I know that drop their needles in the winter. And as you can see, they planted the usual pines or Christmas trees in between, and then protected these others. Interesting.
Oui, ici ça ressemble aussi à des trucs un peu genre en vacances. Ça va être ici en tout cas.
Regardez ici.
Oui, oui.
Je crois que c'est interdit.
Oui. Les oiseaux. So they've been doing some forest works here, cleaning out the dead wood and cutting it up. Mais c'est pas souvent qu'on voit qu'il est si bien planté par seulement from seeds. It's not very often. Of course, fir trees are among the first to come up, but still. So we are on our way down now. We are going to approach the river Ourthe. It's gonna be a nice climb up backwards. backwards. I mean back.
What's that?
Bonjour. Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Something really nice to be next to a flowing river. It's very calming for the nerves, and yeah, I could really sit for an hour or more next to a river and just do nothing and just relax, and you come to peace. I think a lot of people have this feeling when they sit next to a lake or a river or next to the water. Mind simply calms down. It calibrates with the water. On the other side here one can see how rocky it is here, the rocks. It's no wonder the town here is also called La Roche Rock. La Roche en Ardennes.
Ça fait aussi de la poussière quand je le jette par terre. Je sais pas comment on peut traverser. Aucune certitude. Je pense que maintenant, Ok. Venez, papa et maman. Venez.
Ça c'est pas la même kayak que... Bonjour Laurent.
So we are now leaving on the river here to walk upwards again. It's gonna be interesting because it's very rocky and very steep.
Regardez là, fais là.
Mais
Ah ça, dans cette forêt?
Allez, je vais faire un journal et vous devrez me rendre en photo à tout. Bien bonjour. On consistait de la forêt. La forêt consistait de bêtes mystérieuses qui sont adorables. On se promène dans une forêt à travers des paysages. Ça a l'air merveilleux de se voir en compagnie de vous, maman.
merci. This little creek which is going out into the river is actually called in French the cow piss creek. Le pied de vache. I need to say that it's not that hard climbing up here after all. The sound from this creek gives me energy, makes me happy. Well, like I said before, we were climbing very steep, high up on the hill, more than 100 meters I think, and as you can see now we are on the top. And down there we have the house that I was filming from beneath at the creek before. So we were like 50 meters or more below this house, and now we've climbed like 100 meters above or so. Yeah. But someone or some people should really come and make a good cutting here, because these bushes here, they are very invasive, and as you can see they take up everything, and I think they prevent the natural trees from growing up, or if you have planted fir trees or so. So someone have to come here and make a good work cutting. If you like to have vacation in the Ardennes and be forest worker here, there's work here to do. I'm pretty sure of it. This is just the perfect day because it's not too hot and it's quite dry. And there is some wind up here. It's just perfect.
Maintenant, j'aurais peur du soleil maintenant. Parce que le soleil, ça me donne des pics ici. Regardez là, il y avait un point rond. Et il a coupé ce point rond partout. La lumière.
Straight rows of planted fir trees. We should cut off the lower branches a while ago. So it's gonna be nice timber, we can hope. But it's not not really a forest where you can find a lot of different species, of course.
C'est un élevage, tu vois, c'est grand, hein, il doit y en avoir beaucoup là-dedans. Hein. T'entends comme glycose, hein, t'entends? T'entends les poules qui discutent.
So this is old houses, farmhouses, very typical Ardennes of Hubermont. We were saying in the entry it was a flowery village, but I think we are a bit too early on the season yet to see the real flowers. And here we have a small little chapel and an angry guard dog. Or a guard dog. Hallå! Hej på dig du! Ja, bäst att kolla. I better check who they are. Aloha!
C'est la mienne, c'est ça, tu vois.
Oui?
Les croyants de l'époque n'avaient pas compris.
Oui. Har du journal? Un petit, hein?
Regardez ça. Regardez.
Ça peut étonner que ce soit ou après une terre, tout
Could,
simplement.
could have been an old school, but we're not sure.
Ou une école ou un presbytère.
Because it's...
Mais il n'y a pas
Close.
d'église à la chapelle, il n'y a rien d'autre.
Ouais. So we reached the end of this little excursion today. We are now in La Roche on Ardennes with the famous castle ruin on top of the hill, and also River Ourthe, of course. So I'm saying goodbye to you here, and you are very welcome to sign up on my YouTube channel, because then you will easily find your way back for old and new films from Belgium. Bye bye!